Trent, you're the defending Sonoma County League champions. What can we expect from the Gauchos this season?
We're real excited about our 2011 football team. We're real big and physical this year. You know, we lost a lot. We lost a lot of senior leadership last year and some great players that are going on and playing in college. But we have a tremendous offensive and defensive line coming back, led by Thomas Capellian, 3-year starter. He's going to be our right tackle. Isaac Samana, 6'7", 335 pounds, will be our left tackle. Our offensive line across the board, we're about 6'3", 270. It's one of the biggest lines we've had. We're going to get back to the old-fashioned Costa football, the Rick O'Brien days of when we used to run the football and play hard-nosed defense. Our running backs will be led by Jared Roberts and Elijah Qualls. Our passing game is going to be led by sophomore Jawan Lawson, who we're real excited about. Great player, great talent. Can throw the ball, can run the ball, and has done a great job for only being a sophomore. Receivers are Stephen Bentley, Brandon Singh, Tommy Kearney. We have a list. We have 6 or 7 guys that can catch the ball and do something with it. Defensively, it's our defensive line leading the way. Luis Ariza, his motor doesn't stop. He plays 110 miles an hour. Led our team in sacks, led the SCL in sacks last year. Thomas Capellian will be our nose tackle. Elijah Qualls will play some linebacker and defensive end. Jake Elmarini at outside linebacker, Weston Bryan at linebacker, and then our secondary, Stephen Bentley, who's one of the best DBs we've had in our school history, and Brandon Singh and Cole Boggs. Those 3 guys are really, really good cover guys. And Jared Roberts is going to do some really good things at strong safety. Our 2 middle linebackers are, right now we got Jimmy Johnson and Anthony Longley. They're real tough physical kids, and Kyle Froese is also in the mix at inside linebacker.
Rick, you had a good Sonoma County League season last year. What can we expect from the Trojans this season?
Well, I think we had pretty good leadership last year that really, I think, produced our league success, and we had a lot of juniors that got, reaped the benefits of that, and we got a good leadership group this year. And we have 4 new captains: James Hall, Jack Perez, Roman Jennings, and Brandon Hagerla. And they're great kids. They're all on the offensive line this year. And I think most of our strength and our experience is going to come on the offensive and defensive line. And our more inexperienced players will be behind them and being led by them. So I think it's going to be exciting. We got a new quarterback, Eric Hunsicker. He's a junior, so we'll get him for 2 years. He's worked really, really hard. In the off season, he worked with Roger Theater over in the East Bay, and really worked on his throwing, and he's really trying to perfect the triple option. We got a returning offensive back with Peter Maselli. He's been doing great. He's been a leader in the backfield, and Damian Silvers will be our fullback. Our defense, I think, is probably going to be the strength of us right now, just because of our experience. We have a lot of seniors that are playing on that group, and it's just really excited about it. We have some good athletes. I think with the core of the group that got a lot of playing time last year. Petaluma High traditionally is usually a senior-dominated team. Last year we had a lot of juniors that got a lot of experience, so I think it's going to help us. And I think our league is really, really strong this year with Casa and Windsor. Probably, I think everybody's probably thinking that they're at the top. Annalee is really solid, probably with one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So it's going to be a good year, and I'm really excited about it.
Gary, the St. Vincent goes into a new league this year. What can we expect for the Mustangs?
Well, we have a very young team. We graduated about 14 seniors last year. And so we don't know what to expect till we get into scrimmage, which will be this afternoon. We have a brand new quarterback. He's gone to 2 or 3 camps. He had a good passing league. Mitch is going to be probably one of our better passers. His name's Mitch Shepard. He's about a 6'2", 6'3", a kid that's got a great arm, good field sense, and we're just looking for some leadership from him. And then we've got a tailback that came up halfway through the season last year, John Porchavina. In just half a season, playing 10 games, he was our leading rusher and leading tackler because he plays outside linebacker too. We've got Jordan Cox back as one of our primary receivers. He's going to be our go-to guy. He's a deep threat. And what we're really looking for and what's going to dictate how good our team is our line, our offensive and defensive line. We only have one returning starter on our offensive defensive line. We've got some pretty good size. We probably go about, average 6 foot, 225 pounds on the front line, and with some very athletic ability. But learning our system, which is the spread offense primarily, it takes some time to teach them what we're doing. We also have a couple of inside running backs that might help us a lot. I think our strength is going to be in our running back program. We have a Doug Garcia coming back. He'll be a tailback, fullback. We have Michael Carroll will be fullback, tailback, playing both positions, and Chris Lepping will be another one doing that for us. So our strength should be in our running game, and we definitely should be able to throw the ball well. I think defensively, secondary, we're looking for a free safety, someone to step up and play free safety for us, and that'll be a big key for us. I think pass defense, we're very solid. Run defense is something we're going to have to work on quite a bit. We go up to Eureka next Saturday. That'll be a good test for us. They're equivalent in our size, and they run a similar offense to us. So after that, then we get into it with Cloverdale and St. Helena. So we're definitely looking for improved offense over last year. Defensively, the jury's still out, so we'll see what happens with them. But I think we're going to be a very fast team. I think our strength is going to be our speed. I think team chemistry is something we're going to be working on. That's something that's going to be developed over the year. So I think that's something that we're really looking forward to. Today we go against Pioneer, Drake, and Willits, obviously all bigger schools than ours. The new league's going to be interesting because it's teams we've played in the past. The schools are all similar in size to us, so that's going to be something that we're very excited about. I don't think travel will be a problem, which will be nice, and we kind of renew some old rivalries with Tomales. We got away from that rivalry because we weren't playing them in league, only playing them in a preseason game. Now we're going to be playing them twice, which is a difficult situation for any league schedule. Playing anyone 2 or 3 times, we could possibly play them 3 times if we see them in the playoffs. So we're very excited. I think team speed's going to be, something that we're going to really use. We're really going to use that on offense.